Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come.
Up the post, you ain't know, now you know, nigga. I take call phone, nigga.
Alright. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to NJ Talks. I have over here my boy, Jerry Aguilar.
What's going on?
Yo, I've known this guy literally my whole life, I think, right?
Yeah.
Like, literally my whole life. We've, because of his cousins, Carlitos, and all you guys, like, you know, I grew up with all of them. And I think you're his uncle, right?
Yeah.
And he's younger. So I remember he was like a 5-year-old, I think. And we were all like 11, 12. And you were the uncle. It was so cool. It was like the first time, you know, but it's a Mexican thing, like a Hispanic thing. Yo, this guy's really cool. He's like very ambitious. Like, I've known him for a minute. We share like-minded ideas, and honestly, I just respect the mindset, the hard work. I'm out of breath because I went to go get the mic at the car. But yeah, this dude is really the real deal. So definitely follow his page. What's your Instagram?
Aguilar Tattooz.
Aguilar Tattooz
with the Z, yeah.
With the Z. There you go. But yo, I got him over here because like I feel like you're a real cool addition to what I'm trying to do with the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like New Jersey Talks. It's like I wanted to bring people who are doing a lot of cool stuff here in New Jersey, and like you're one of them. And like I feel like I just want to bring New Jersey to the world. But yeah, man, how you doing?
Nah, for sure. I'm doing all right, man. I've been doing all right.
Yeah, you've been doing good.
Yes, sir.
You're from Paterson. You were born and raised.
Yeah, born and raised.
Damn, bro. Tell us like a little bit about yourself. Like, what do you do? Like,
so a little bit about myself. I work full-time construction from 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. I work my 9 to 5. But outside of that, I also have my side hustle to keep me going. I do tattoos after work and on the weekends. So I've got my own schedule, and I've got a lot of people coming through as well too. You know, I book through appointments, and everyone books through DM.
Through Instagram?
Yeah.
It's like a special thing for your business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Social media and all that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we get clientele for everything, honestly. If you sell any type of service, what's it called? And I like your style of tattoos.
Yeah.
Some people, I know somebody's been, she's been doing it for like 8, 12 years, and it's still like, you know, it doesn't, there's different stylos, you know?
Yeah.
I love your stylo, so that's really dope.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, outside of tattoos as well, too, I've got a 4-year experience of art as well, too. I went to school for art.
What school you go to?
Passaic County Technical Institute.
And they were like art classes there?
Yeah.
They were
art
really
classes, art major, yeah.
That's what's up.
I went through that. I went through advertising, arts, and design. I graduated 2020, and from there, I didn't think what I was going to do with my art certification and stuff like that. I slept through most of it as well, too. But
the 4 years of Passaic County.
Yeah, but it just takes time, you know. Bloomer.
Do you think those 4 years of the art school and PC they helped?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's something about that's funny because like they talk about college,
yeah, and
how like, a lot of people bash it completely. But I think there's things to learn from like certain classes you take. You know, especially for that, and also you liked it. You wanted to go for art, right?
Yeah.
Because you're an artist.
Yeah. And
then he comes out of nowhere with tattoos. I'm like, wow.
Nah, dude. And I don't think of my tattoos like, you know, like tattoo ink on a skin. I think of it like an art piece, you know, and you're collecting these art pieces.
I see that. You got the long hair. That's for an artist.
Yeah, no, dude. You got to be significant.
Yes.
I'm self-taught all the way.
Yeah.
Not a single artist had, you know, put their, you know, opinion on me. And that's, you know, a little unorthodox. It's not likewise to, you know, go through it yourself, especially because it's you gotta be real careful with all of these safety procedures as well too.
Oh, okay. What are some of them?
Some of them is like just
changing
needles, contamination, you know, all of it. My the way I've got my things set up are individually packaged and sterile needles as well too. I use the high quality needles.
Nice. It's important.
Quadrant. Those are.
Is that how you get better shading?
Yeah, better shading.
Yeah,
better
I'm telling
lining.
you, the tattoos are like You like your tattoos. You belong in a California shop. Like,
Man, I'm working on it. Man.
yeah, like that's how
I got Houston on my board.
When I saw the tats, I'm like, damn, like you can tell you're Mexican. I love it. No, that's what's up. But
yeah, because it's not like one of those like dainty tattoos anymore. It's I've been working on doing bigger, especially like towards the end of 2023 when I started. You know, I did a 500 follower giveaway for 500 dollars worth of work. I am working on a full sleeve for like a horror theme. So I've got like Freddy Krueger here. I've got Jason.
did you complete any part yet? Not yet.
I
was gonna say I'll date me with pics. When is that appointment?
We're working on completing it, but right now we've got like a lot of work done. It's very detailed as well too.
Yeah, I'm gonna post like a picture so everybody can see.
Yeah.
So it's right here, and that's when I edit. but yeah, that's so cool. I'm gonna show a lot of your artwork. Cause definitely, that's really cool, bro. But continue telling me about what you were saying about you graduated high school in 2015, 17.
2020.
Wow,
Yeah.
High school.
Yeah.
You're young. How old are you?
23 years old.
Sheesh. And you have a mindset already. You're talking about self-taught. Where'd you learn? YouTube, books.
YouTube all the way. YouTube all the way. It's 2020 and I'm on my way to graduating high school.
Yeah.
I go in through this like giveaway raffle.
Okay.
It's by this artist inked by no, hold on. It's by this artist Inkman B. Right. He's got.
That's the giveaway you did, the 500.
That's
that was in 2020.
No. So I entered a giveaway. For like
Like you were giving something out $500 worth of work.
No, not me. Like this is
somebody else
before tattooing. This is how it all started.
Oh, okay.
So like how it all started, like the idea of tattooing came through me getting a tattoo through a giveaway. So this giveaway is like $1,000 worth of credit or worth of tattoo work from this guy who like specializes in like high contrast, like black.
Yeah, like the style that you like.
Yeah, so the one that I do as well too.
Wow.
And I went through that. I put $40 into this raffle, and I got $1,000 credit worth back. I got a $1,500 tattoo here on my arm, and
can you show it?
Yeah. I'll see if I got a picture of it.
Yeah, show it right now.
Show it right now.
Yeah, fuck it. Or you can send me a picture. I'll post it.
Of it?
Yeah. That would be cool to everybody to see.
Yeah, for sure.
I see the shading already. That is, yeah.
It's like my work.
Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's like
oh boy, that's David. By Michelangelo, the statue. It's a little angel baby and a rose because of the way that he tattoos. I really I
like it.
I've seen his work.
But that's why I like your work.
Yeah.
Because of the shading, you do it good. Some people can't really do it. It'll look too it's just so contrasted. How to say?
No, absolutely. And from then on, I decided to get my own tattoo machine gun. I just had it sit on an Amazon.
Who was the first person you tattooed?
First person I tattooed was myself before anybody.
Wow. That's so cool.
I got my birth year here.
Yeah.
It's 2001. And after that, I decided to tattoo, or my nephew, Henry, was willing to get his thigh tattooed first. Yeah. And then work our way up to something bigger that he never got to finish because of the pain tolerance.
And that was what, like 2021? When you did your first tattoo?
2021, yeah.
Damn, wow. So only 3 years of experience, and I'm telling you, like, it's very professional work.
Not very, absolutely.
Yeah, 3 years. Wow, that's again. You had those 4 years that led up to the. It's everything you do. Like I've noticed, everything that happens that you do ultimately becomes like you're the better version. But a lot of people just don't stay consistent with it.
No, it's like it's leveling up per se. Like, you know, everybody starts at a base model, and everyone wants, you know, to have that latest model.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes time and effort and dedication to get to that certain spot, and you got to go through phases.
Yeah.
Because for me, again, the way I started tattooing, it wasn't, you know, through a shop or with anybody else helping me out. It was all self-taught in how to start, how to go through it. What are the requirements for the state being? What are the requirements professionally? What are the setups? And everything just started adding up the more, you know, I started working on it. It was more like a hobby, but now I find it as a like deep profession, a goal, a desire. I want to be the best tattoo artist there is, and I'm on my way to it.
Yeah, but with that schedule that you're talking about, it's like I don't know if you know Jim Rohn. He's like a self-help person from like the 70s, 80s, 50s. Mm-hmm. He says this. He's like, work full-time on your job and part-time on your fortune until you're able to work full-time on your fortune, part-time on your job. Mm-hmm. And like, that's, you know, because we still have, you know, have jobs and all that. We're chasing certain things and goals and stuff, and we know we have to be consistent, but we still need that income that comes in, that self-employed shit. Sorry my French, but like, you know, and then sooner or later, all you're gonna be doing is tattooing people for 5, 7, 10 G's. You know, when you it's all about networking too. Mm-hmm. People with money, you know.
No, and that's the goal, because right now a lot of people here in Paterson aren't willing to pay, you know, $1,000 for a tattoo. You know,
it's the city where we live, yeah.
But I'm opening my opportunity over to Houston.
Wow.
Where there's a bigger market and it's more of an influential city.
Yeah.
You know, you got a whole bunch of people that know a whole bunch of people that will, you know, talk to a whole bunch of people about their work that I did on them.
Because of the style of the work that you do too. It's you know, Texas, Houston. Mm-hmm. I see that. Yeah. Somebody like you, honestly, yeah. 100%.
So, yeah, no. Again, the way I tattoo, it just developed on its own. And it took me 3 years to get the way I work. Because, you know, every tattoo artist has to find, you know, their touch, their way of tattooing, not, you know, somebody else's way. Like, yeah, this looks good, or yeah, you know, this is similar. I've learned from one of the best that I know tattoo artists, and from then on, I've never downgraded to, you know, any other tattoo artist that has lower quality work.
You found a mentor, literally. You literally found someone, but that you admired.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of people that are making, are successful, or there's a bunch of successful artists, but there's definitely someone up there that you just don't like their style.
No, yeah.
And there's somebody you attach to. I love that.
Oh, yeah, because there's absolutely great artists out there that has a great touch, great sense of recognition, and a whole bunch of like development. They operate in their mind how to, you know, attack the tattoo when it comes to attacking it. And I'm seeing it, you know, firsthand, going through it on my own. And honestly, I would think that it'd be easier for me to do it through a shop, just because I've got that network in the community.
You could get walk-ins, people are curiosity, you know, especially the whole social media thing, like you're saying, all your clientele's been from there.
Yeah. All of it from there and word of mouth.
How long do you think you've actually been doing it? Not, you said 3 years.
Yeah.
But like consistently, with like the amount of work, like when you're busy now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell.
I'm busy every day.
I always see him posting. That's a beautiful thing, because it's the art way, and you have to show it. You have to show it, because you're like, oh, let me see your work. Everybody's gonna ask you that as a tattoo artist, right? I do that
as a tattoo artist, as a public figure as well too.
Yeah, you're right, 100%.
Self-branding.
Branding, yeah. That's why you grew your hair?
Yeah.
Dude, you know, it's I've been working on growing my hair. Every time it gets to a little more, I cut it off.
No, yeah, because you gotta go through. You gotta go through that ugly hair phase in order to get the luscious hair phase.
Yeah, I haven't heard that word, luscious. It's just a funny word, but that's awesome, man. So you grew up in Paterson?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Do you like Paterson? Did you like growing up there?
I mean, I had no other choice.
That's where they brought you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, could I go anywhere else? Have I thought about going anywhere else? Yes.
If you were to choose a place in New Jersey to live, you know, things are great, you know, Like, where would you go?
I've always liked Clifton. Clifton is close by. It's got a good reputation as well too. I don't really go around a lot, but you know, eventually, you know, who doesn't want to go to Upper Saddle River, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I did Uber for like a whole straight year, so I went all around Jersey. I worked at TD Bank for a little bit, like maybe 6-7 months ago. I liked it. It was I did it because I wanted to learn a little bit more about the banking industry, or at least how it works retail wise, because it's all retail stuff. I went in there and it was cool. You know, we did the vaults, all that, and customers, like, I learned about your checks, why they take 5-7 days. You know, when you deposit and it's not there, stuff like that. There's amazing, beautiful parts in Jersey. I was working in Chatham at a diner, just to meet people. Yeah. And you know what's funny? You know how I did network marketing, MLM, all that, like to recruit and all that. That'll help me out because now I reach out to everybody for the realtor stuff. I'm a new realtor here in New Jersey. It's been going well, and I think I deviated from the point, but but that's cool. So Jersey.
Yeah.
I want to live next to the Bears in New Milford.
Next to the Bears.
I want them to be my neighbors.
Yeah, you like the mountains.
You wouldn't like that?
No, I don't really like the darkness. I worked through Amazon as well too. I did deliveries. I was stationed in Mahwah, New Jersey, and then from Mahwah I drove over to Middletown area, New York.
Oh,
State.
Nice, yeah.
Those are nice houses, but then when it gets dark, it gets way too dark, and then the driveways are way too long. So like, if I wanted to go home, I don't want to go home where it's like completely dark.
I see. I know what you're saying. I like the city too. I would love to live in like a Hoboken, Jersey City.
I like more suburb where it's like quiet, but like not like so empty. I would like neighbors, but I would also like privacy and space.
Yeah. So you're 23 right now.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself at 30 years old?
I love this question. Because I've got a whole plan and I've already thought out my future. How many years? 10 years?
10, by when you're 30 years old, so you're 23 when you're 30.
So 7 years. 7 years from now. All right, it's on my board right now. I would have at least 2 kids. I would be raising them. I'd be working in my own tattoo shop, recruiting my own tattoo artists like it's Ink Master. Yeah. You know, the way I want to work that is I want to specialize in all tattoos, not just, one certain way. Yeah, that's my way of tattooing, but I can also specialize in traditional tattoos and fine line tattoos and, a whole bunch of tattoos that a whole bunch of people go to specific tattoo artists to get specific work done.
You want to know all the styles. You want to be I love it.
Have the entire style because a whole bunch of people, the art history, the tattoo history of it is people would go to New York to get New York tattoos the same way people would go to Chicago and California
or Houston,
Hawaii for Polynesian tattoos.
Yeah, that's true. Samoan, all that. Similar,
tribal tattoos. But now with all this media going on, people just have the tendency of just, opening up their horizon. So a whole bunch of people have the capability of doing the same amount of work, regardless of where they are. Yeah. So the way I tattoo and the way I got influenced was through like Chicano tattooing as well too, and that comes from California. And I'm out here tattooing in New York. Yeah. So I've always wanted to be that guy that tattoos. Since you can't go all the way to California, you got that available here on the Northeast.
See, I love that. You know why also, Bill, you were influenced with the Chicano. Yeah. I love that style. I used to draw a lot of LA stuff, little dudes with bandanas. Yeah. But I never got into that. It just wasn't my passion. My mom loves to draw. She would help make me draw as a kid. That's cool, man, because again, there's a lot of us. Yeah. We're everywhere. And instead of somebody else making money, let's, why not us? I always support. The tattoos that I got, it was a Mexican girl. And but it's see, it's kind of similar to the way you would do it. And I got this when I was 15. My boy did it with his gun.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it's still there. So, but yeah, definitely. I need to,
No,
that's the goal.
At a young age, even if you don't practice it anymore, it's still pretty cool. I mean,
no, I'm good. I'd rather find an expert, the go-to man. And
Yeah.
IGs are here. But yeah, dude, that's what's up. So what else? Like you do all that. You grew up in Jersey. What would like? And you said the motivation for it is like the Chicano art. Anything else motivated you? I know you got that mentor. Like
Yeah. So
like what inspired you as a kid?
it's not really more of a kid. This dream just kind of came, after high school, because I didn't really have anything going forward. I mean, anything going for me. I didn't know anybody. I was antisocial, and I was just like, what do I do? And I just, I stand out as opposed to everyone else just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Growing up in Paterson hasn't been easy for me, and growing in the household that I was, and
it was rough.
Yeah. But we pulled through. A whole bunch of like life situations hit you. Father issues, and I've got my present in my life, and I admit that he's my father. But a lot could have different if he was around,
You think that it, like, I feel like that made you grow up though.
Yeah.
Like made you like.
No, yeah, because that made me independent. That made me rely on only myself.
It's cool because like I listen to a lot of like people on. I like to say I'm self-taught too, but I definitely had mentors along the way. So like people teach you,
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's important to like reach out to somebody who knows a lot more, 10 years ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when we're old, like when you're 30 and you're saying that you want to have your own people. This guy named Ty Lopez, he talks the law of 33%. Hang out with people who are 10 years above you, hang out with people who are 30 years above you, and then hang out with people who are 10 years below you, and then, and the people that are at your level. Because the people who are above you are going to teach you. The people who are at your level, you guys are going to influence each other, hold each other accountable. And the people who are like 10 years under you, that's how you learn too, by mentorship. You grow a lot as a leader. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
Before we can lead, we have to follow.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that. I love that. And, I get I get carried away. But that's cool, man. What do you do for fun, though? Like, do you ever, like, what do you do? Like, is this fun for you?
This is absolutely fun for me.
So you would do it all day long?
Yeah. No, dude, honestly, just, under the table. Throughout my break, anyone would get the chance to relax.
Yeah.
They're 8 to 5. I
Yeah.
have been working on sketches, and I've been working on my portfolio, and I've been working on just bettering myself, and it's just fun for me. It's fun to work on all the things. I've got like about 50,000 screenshots of ideas on both devices, my iPad, my work tablet, and my personal device, my phone. And it's a lot of work that I got to catch on, but it's a lot of ideas that I absorb, and I have just a tendency of wanting things and getting things done. Like my personal experience, I've got, I've done DJs. Mm-hmm. I've gotten my own professional setup by Pioneer that cost me about $3,500, just as a self-investment, as a little startup. And I would, go to party to get like $300 for this evening, or $350 for this evening. I've been.
So you've always been self.
Yeah, and I was lined up before business. COVID as well too. COVID messed up that entire DJ career, because now I can't transport. Now
you transition.
Parties. Shush. Yeah, no, from one business to another.
Yeah, you transition.
I went into Tattooz.
Yeah. You don't give up though.
No.
Most people would have that excuse like, but COVID.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, nope.
No. Gotta get back up.
That's what's up, man. So, like, you ever go out or anything like that? Do you date a lot?
I'm currently dating, and I take my relationship pretty seriously. Through her, I've learned a lot as well too.
What's one of the biggest lessons you learned from said partner?
Patience.
In what way?
In any way.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
Patience is important. There's the great saying, patience is a virtue.
Communication is well too.
Communication?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's cool, man. What's your favorite place to go to eat in New Jersey?
Oh, dude, anytime anyone asks me that, I'm always thinking about Gabby's.
Yes, I feel like I've heard of that place. It's a really good spot, man. It's a really cool spot. I think they have.
Gabby's Pizza.
I hear they have really good thin crust pizza. It's like the go-to. It's like a New Jersey thing.
I don't know. People are kind of skeptical about it, but I love it.
Yeah, thin crust pizza. Yeah, I mean, you're in Jersey
because it's easier to eat. I feel like it's juicier as well.
If you come to New Jersey, which you should, the pizza and the. I think it's been going down as we've been speaking. All right, guys, we're back. But that's what's up, man. But yeah, so you like going there to eat? Do you ever go out like clubbing or anything like that? Do you go to like you know, where do you go?
Not necessarily. Last nightclub I went to was Barcode.
Barcode is
in
lit.
Elizabeth.
If you're in Jersey, you have to go to Barcode. I don't know anybody who hasn't gone to Barcode that's from here.
No, yeah, I mean,
it's a good spot. Like that's honestly like what Jersey's about. Jersey Club, you know, all that. We have a Jersey Shore, all that. People from like Cali know about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you read books by any chance?
No, but I really have to get on top of that.
Yeah. Have you ever read like a book front to back?
I have.
Yeah. What's the book you read front to back?
Just typical high school books.
Okay.
You know, something that I had to get through. But books that I really have to get my hands on are one of those like very like powerful, ambitious, how to make money, lifestyle books.
That's what I should start doing, bringing people books, because I have a whole library over the years. I've just like
Absolutely. I want to build a shelf, and I want to reorganize my life to have valuable information in my life. So, say for example, say I've got Vudu. Vudu is like a platform that you can purchase and rent movies. You can purchase movies that can last you for as long as the account is active. These movies, for me at least, I want to do is, you know, have these life lesson movies that people can go through. Like in my household, anytime you finish a movie, there's a life lesson that you have learned from it. Same thing with
I've had that
like,
same idea.
Podcasts that you have on your phone instead of like a whole bunch of like different music. Yeah, like you hear it and cool, sounds cool. But
well, this is our first one. That's what's up. I love it. Steps. You know, the Jersey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You ever heard that one? Yeah. Are you into quotes?
No, but I'm really into metaphors. Like I base off my life based off metaphors.
Give me one of them.
One of them. I've got a whole bunch of them. But I can't think of it.
I understand that brain block. That's funny. Do you have a pet peeve that you have, like when people do? Because I feel like you're operating at a high level, and it's like some things that like just annoy you.
Just I've worked so much individually, so much to better ease my life. You know, I've gone completely zen, and I'm completely fine with anything that happens moving forward, because that's just, what can you do about it? You know, if I feel a certain way about it, then I'll do something about it, and I don't expect anyone else to do it for me.
Of course.
I've got that independence where I don't have to rely on anybody, and I don't put myself in a position where I owe anybody anything.
I always say this. It's like if somebody asks me to borrow money, I lost that money already. You know, it's kind of the same thing. Like that connection to like people's like feelings, or like, you know, we all have to do our things ourselves. You know, once you realize that, you know, I feel like life is a lot easier when you know that everything is your fault. You know, it's easier to
everything is your responsibility.
Everything.
You don't have to rely on anybody. Like, I'd say, for example, you're in a relationship, and then you have to, you know, wait for somebody in order for you to continue going. Yeah. But you as an individual, you can proceed as you go, and you know, if you go too far or too fast and things don't go right, then that's on you, and that's not on anybody else but you. That's self-accountability.
Yes. And that's the right word, self-accountability. So that's the pet peeve? Yeah, I like that. You said you wanted like 2 kids, right? By the time you're 30?
I want a whole bunch of kids.
Dude, me too. How many in total?
As many as I can reproduce. My entire goal is legacy. Legacy.
Yes.
That I want that entire.
Everything else is just part of the plan. Yeah. I love that. whenever I date a girl or start talking to a new girl, right, I always, because I set a high expectation of what I want. And, you know, everybody has options. There's 8 billion people in this world. You know, I'll find one that's going to be right for me. But it's a big deal for women. Some don't want kids. Some want 1 or 2. And I always say I want 10. Realistically, honestly, I'll probably have 5 or 7, because that's really what I want.
Yeah.
But I always set the bar high. And then there was one girl who actually told me yes, but it didn't work out. Yeah, I'm very picky.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
but I always do that. So I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wow, you want a lot of kids.
Yeah, no, because I gotta make a whole bunch of trees out of them, you know.
Exactly. The best
I gotta have one that's a UFC fighter. I gotta have another one that's a mechanic. I gotta have another one that's, you know, a whole bunch of people nowadays, like kids, don't know what to do with themselves. They don't have any guidance.
Yes.
High school just kind of like leaves them off, and you know, you got a diploma, you got a little piece of paper. Now go on with your life. Go on, you know, whether it's working at a restaurant or, you know, seeing what opportunities open up for you with no source.
Yeah.
I want my kids to fall on a source that is me. I've got the knowledge and I've been through it, you know, whether their route is going to college or not going to college, there are always options and you can always fall back on an idea.
Yeah. Exactly. But it's important to have those like skills too, like, because that's what you're saying. You get the idea from having a skill. So
I work on mastering it all.
Anything you do.
Anything.
My dad told me, we were just talking about this, because at the pizzeria, I help at nights sometimes, and some of the guys, they don't sweep correctly, they don't really do things. One of them half-asses things, and my dad's like, yo, you got to work harder. He goes like, oh, I don't want to seem like that dude, like that try hard. And then we just look at him like, my dad, when I was a kid, I was doing the lawn, and I half-assed it, and I did it for like 2 days, and he goes, yo, whatever you do, you got to do it like good. If you're gonna sweep the floor, you be the best at it. You know, if you're gonna do this, you be the best at it. Just, it's okay. It's good to be the tryhard. That's the person who wins.
I don't consider it. I don't consider it tryhard.
Exactly.
I consider it but
that's how they see it.
Yeah, I consider it from since I've learned this from, you know, a Dominican elder. You know, anything that, you know, he sees good, he'll compliment me and he'll say, or he'll call me maestro and stuff like that. You know, I consider him like el maestro because, like, as the master, like, this guy really knows what he's doing based off what he's doing. Like in construction, he does construction, and I'm not his protege, but I do look up to him on what he does and how he does it. He does it with finesse and he does it with complete confidence. If he doesn't know what to do, he doesn't put the other person in doubt. You know, he'll assure that he can get it done, and then he'll get it done.
He figures it out.
Yeah. And then there's always a way. But with that being said, that's the same way I have the tendency of working ever since as well too. I take everything with confidence. So if you were to put me in your pizzeria, I'd be the very best at exactly what I'm set to do.
Exactly.
You know, you put me to sweep the entire...
You come in with that mindset though.
I clean the entire foot. You put me in the kitchen, I'll make the best food. You put me anywhere and I'll be the best. Because that's just me as a person.
And you know that's rare, right? That's a rare genetic. Call it what you want. Maybe it's not a genetic. Maybe it's just the way you grew up or whatever.
Mentality.
Like, what life threw at you that made you who you are. But that's I'm excited to be in your presence. But so you're 23.
Yeah.
You're a grown up, but you're not grown yet. You know, I feel like, you know, I can't even give it an age because we all grow at different rates and all that. But maybe, let's just say an average person, 40-year-old, right? You know, wise beyond your years because you've gone through so much, and you've already gone through so much. What did you want to be when you grew up? And, you know, did you have something?
I had no idea.
No, because you're not. That's why I asked. Like, we're not 40 yet.
Yeah.
I feel like it's such a pessimistic question, but where do you think you'll be at 40? Where do you see yourself at 40?
Where do I see myself at 40? I see myself relaxing because I've worked my ass off.
Yes.
From now until I didn't.
Have you ever told somebody at 40 I'm going to be relaxing because of all the work I did? You ever told anybody? And what was their reaction? I
don't really communicate with a whole bunch of people.
Nice, I see.
And I don't really, you know, give out my plan, because, I've got this saying where, like, you tell somebody what happens, it might not happen. Because,
That's true.
There's always something that can happen.
Yeah.
But in my case, I know exactly what I want to do, when I want to do it. It's just a matter of doing it or not doing it. And I'm doing it.
Love it. That's what's like. Who's the most influential person in your life right now? Who do you look up to? And if not that,
Selfishly, I look at myself in the mirror and I can say myself.
Yeah, that was the most OG answer. I love it. But I respect that. I do. But I was just listening to something that made me feel the same way recently. But that's so cool. So what are like some traits that, like, if you meet someone new and they're performing at a high level, like, what are some traits that you see in them that, like, you respect about them or admire about them?
I admire somebody who presents themselves professionally. The same way I have as well too.
Yes.
It looks nice. It looks nice on other people just the same way. You work hard. I can see that you work hard.
Yes.
You've got this ambition. You've got this drive, and it can show.
Yeah.
Those are nice people to have around because 100%. They just work the same way. It makes life easier. You don't want to hang out with somebody who is going to make your life harder because now you got to slow things down. Now you got to, you got to slow things down. Why slow things down when things are running fine?
Yeah, it's the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. Yeah, you don't want to hang out with somebody who's just doing nothing, drinking all the time, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't even drink at all. Ever since my 21st birthday, I've had an ick about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
21st birthday? And you're 23. That's dedication. That's a rare man. Let's switch it up a little bit. What's something embarrassing that had happened in your life that you learned from? Or maybe not even learn from, just something embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
I asked this question to my last friend. She didn't let me air the podcast because she told me she took a dump while walking home from the subway. She didn't let me post the podcast. I'm friends with I'm not gonna say your name. I love you. So what's something embarrassing that's happened to you?
Oof. I don't know. I don't really put I gotta give that some thought.
That's funny. It's okay.
Honestly, I don't really put myself in a position where I put myself.
Never been curved by a girl.
Curved.
Curved. My boy is an OG. It's all good. What's like the most important lesson you've ever learned?
Important lesson. I've got plenty. Life won't always go your way, and it won't go to plan. And you gotta accept reality for as it is, because you just continue moving forward and you improvise. You improvise the very best you can, and you'll get to where you need to be.
I love it.
Things really don't work out the way they're supposed to be. It never is. And if it is, cool, great, keep going.
Yeah. You don't really care about politics, all that, or do you?
No.
No, right?
I was supposed to vote. I missed the date.
Have you ever voted in an election?
Yeah. I voted for Trump.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And I'll stick to Trump.
Yeah. Honestly, I have never voted in my life. I've missed a couple of elections, but it's always the same thing for me in my head. I'm like, I just don't like the way things are. With the two-party system, the whole lobbying thing. It's all a rig. Like, it's all... I don't like it. But yeah, I love that Trump came from a place where he's like very independent. And he just does... He has nobody's agenda but himself and the people the country he loves. Yeah, he's a vet. He's lived here his whole life.
He's a leader.
Exactly. Yeah. So... But in the beginning it was a little different, but I still have never voted. But I might vote this time for the first time. You think it matters? You think your vote matters?
It goes a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, man. Like, is there something you want to say?
No,
Get off your
honestly,
chest.
no, just like politics. You know, I don't really worry about that. And it doesn't really affect me. I just try to chase the bag, man.
You should be about your business.
Yeah.
Same here. I love that. Yeah, I've you know anybody that gets worked up when you talk about like politics?
Like worked up in a good way or a bad way?
Like in a bad way. They'll just like, you're wrong. Everything you're saying is wrong. Everything I'm saying is right. Like, no, nobody's ever argued with you about politics.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't really talk to a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, you got to get around some people, or you don't think it's like it matters. You're just about your money.
I'm just about me and my money, man. I mean, networking wise, like professionally, I just talk in between people about business and stuff like that. I get to where I need to get.
Would you say you're introverted?
I guess so, yeah. Ever since I just dedicated my life to me and my girl.
You know, the most successful people in this world, the high percentage of them are introverted.
Yeah. No, because it's better that way. I don't need to be influenced by anybody, and I don't need anybody else's opinion.
Yeah. Number one is like Elon. He's like an exclusion to all that.
Yeah.
If he wasn't like, he has that personality, but then it's like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, they're so introverted. You know, all these people, the first top 5, 6, they're all introverted.
Yeah, because me personally, I'm not looking to impress anybody. I got the girl that I want, and
I love that.
I just move forward. I move forward with life, with my dreams.
Word. Jerry Aguilar. Yeah, is there some like some knowledge you would like to spit before like we wrap it up in a little bit?
Absorb every single knowledge you can get. It's very important. It's very important because everything that I've learned, I've adapted into my life.
Yeah.
So self-branding came from my retail job over at Best Buy. Leadership came from working customer service specialist at Dick's Sporting Goods. And I just add traits to myself. I gather these like they're upgrades.
Ooh, I love that.
No, yeah, and I'm looking my way up to leveling up. Like I got based off my life, GTA. You know how you've got all of these stats and you've got these bars about your skills and how to max them out as long as you continue working on them. That's how I work my life.
That's a great way to make your life fun.
Yeah, no, like okay, I'm an okay driver, but can I be better? Yeah, no, if I just take the confidence to drive better on the road and
once you get to the top, you reach those unlock levels, and you just keep growing.
No, you just consider yourself the master. You take the confidence and, I can do that. I can do this. I can do this. I can do that. You put any project in me, I can do it in any way I can. Why? Because I take the confidence in it and I succeed.
And that goes back to what you were saying. Whatever you do, you become good at it. That's why everything you've done, it brought you to where you are now.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Jerry Aguilar. Add him. What's your Instagram?
Aguilar Tattooz.
Do you have a website? Just Aguilar Tattooz, but that's where
on Instagram.
Yeah, you can see all his artwork there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post some here right now so you guys can see. And yeah, man, you're from Paterson, New Jersey. Where would you like to come back? In like a year, maybe see how much you're doing. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Definitely hit him up.
I would have gotten so much done in a year from now.
Oh, I love it. Hit him up. We definitely have to work on a website for you. You know, the websites are. Have you ever worked on a website, done one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're definitely tech savvy and stuff. So definitely, I feel like it'd be really cool. We could see all the collages of everything.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, that's what's
I'm
up.
just looking for the right platform and expanding as well too.
Do you have when do you plan to have real estate? Do you plan on real estate in the future, like buying houses, property?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think having a whole bunch of like in self-investments like gold, silver, property.
Believe in crypto?
Like that. I'm not in it. I don't have any knowledge, but I would love to.
More crypto is really. It's gonna boom. It's been going up, but it's gonna retrace. It's gonna come back down, and yeah. I had a session last night with my friend, great session. Learned a lot. He's somebody who's like adapted and developed himself, and he's a great trader now. But yeah, real estate, that's cool. Definitely let me know because I have investment properties because I have access to the MLS, different MLSs, and I'm also part of an investment group the C4 Club. I'm brand new to it, so I'm still learning.
Yeah.
It's called like it's about wholesale, being an actual investor. As a realtor, I'm just showing people in and out of houses. You know, it's a job. But at the same time, I have this investment part where I can do wholesaling. It's like finding deals for investors.
Yeah. And
a lot of these deals, if I find them and I sell it to an investor, I can either stay in the house, take it over, you know, just take care of the monthly payments, no upfront cost. I didn't have to do a credit check, nothing like that. Or I could like give it to an investor, or I could like keep it and sell it. And that's what I want to do by my birthday, October 17th. But I'm putting it out there because it's my plan, you know, and I know it's going to happen. Like what we're talking about. Yeah. So, yeah, if anybody needs rent, you don't want to pay a realtor fee, let me know. And I'm a realtor. That's messed up, right? But, yeah, bro, any last thoughts? Like, any last things? I would love to you to just speak facts real quick. Like, you know, just talk your ish.
Yeah, no, just chase your dream. Whatever you got, do it, man.
Sorry, last question. What would you give your what advice would you give your younger self? You see Jerry right there?
Yeah.
5, 10 years old.
5, 10 years old. Just be you and don't worry about what anybody else thinks, because it's not going to matter now and it won't matter later. And then I bet myself up.
Jerry Aguilar. Guys, follow him. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Come here. Yeah, come.